Good morning, modern steaders. Can you hear that? We're up here cutting some more wood already. We're up here at the Awkward property. We're gonna take the mule out and go do some ice fishing. I'm curious to see how deep the pond is and if there's any fish in it. We haven't fished neither one of the ponds. Today we're gonna fish one of them. And then we need to check and see how the house lot area is coming. They should be on the other side of the road this morning. And we have a few other things we need to check out and show you while we're up here. It's 2 degrees Fahrenheit out right now. It's supposed to be down in the negatives today, like -20 with the wind chill factor. So that's why we got the mule, so we can have heat while we're up here. You ladies ready to go up above and we'll go catch the biggest fish of our lifetime?
We'll watch you.
I hope we pull out a big old fish. Actually I shouldn't say big old fish. I hope we just catch a fish up there. We're gonna find out.
You catch a fish.
I'm even more curious to go see where the land looks like where they've been cutting all morning. Heat! Look at that. I don't know. Wow. I can hear him in there. I don't see the machine though. Oh, you can see some little sticks moving around. He's in there cutting. That's the big chipper we'll be using. I got some nice piles in here, and then they're working on a trail down there, it looks like. Some more nice bunches of wood. Alright, we'll leave them down here cutting for now. We're gonna go up and do some fishing, and then we'll come back down and see what it looks like. Can you see the trees wiggling that he's cutting?
Oh, look at that.
He's in that back corner. Something's been out walking around your trail you made.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
You go around the whole thing like I
Pond right here, they just cleared around. It was all covered with small pine trees all the way around it, and there was only a 4-foot wide opening to walk up to it, so we've never been able to come up to it and see how deep it was or anything. Curiosity has me wondering if there's any fish in it and how deep it is. We have been told by locals that people used to come up here and go fishing. I don't know if it was in this pond or the other pond, and I'm gonna test the ice first. I'm actually surprised how deep the snow is.
you see water?
Yeah, we got about 4 inches though.
Oh my gosh. I don't think that's enough to hold you.
Last time I used the ice auger, I used it to stir our compost piles. It's pretty thick.
Is it? You forgot to bring a spoon. I have tape measure in my pocket.
Do you?
I do. I almost took it out. Hold on. It's in my right pocket. I almost took it out because I'm like, what do I need this for?
I don't want to stick my hand in the water. 5.5 inches thick.
That's good, right?
Yeah. You could take the mule out on that, but I...
Don't. I'm not doing that.
Alright, then go out in the middle. I'm tucking that hole in deeper.
Oh, I thought you were just going to do it right there.
Wow. Then go out here.
Yeah, but the middle's going to be weaker, isn't it?
No, the middle's going to be thicker.
Why?
Because it's in the center.
Oh my gosh. Gosh. Is it thicker? Don't put your hand in
It's
there.
over 10 inches thick right here.
No way.
Yeah. Alright. You get the ice fisher pulled out. Alright, I'm just using this little jig. Right there.
Did you catch anything?
Oh, I got a bite.
No, you did not.
You wouldn't know what to do if I got a big old trout out of here.
I'm going to go around the pond.
Okay.
Let me make sure it's plugged in. I'm out of here.
Going where it's warm.
Yes, we are. Yeah. We'll keep making sure you're upright.
Okay, make sure I don't fall in. If I do, you'll have to winch me out. The hole's already starting to freeze back over. Discovered the other day. So we made a video about a week ago now, and we stopped and we had lunch right here on the side of the trail on this rock. And then we came up a couple of days after when we were walking in this area, and you won't believe what we found. I don't know if you can see it behind me right now. Do you see it yet? Because we sure didn't when we were eating lunch. We came up a little bit further. And can you see it now? There's an old tree stand somebody built right there. There's the rock we were eating at. This is back down the trail. If you walk in right here, look at that thing. Ready? The guy who was dragging the trail said, "Hey, did you notice that tree stand you ate your lunch by?" And I was like, "What? There was a tree stand where we ate our lunch?" He's like, "Yeah, like 10 feet. He's like, "Yeah, 10 yards from you in the woods." I'm like, "No, we didn't go up 10 yards past that rock." He goes, "No, like right where you were, just in the woods." I don't know how we missed it. Thing is a beast, but I will say, it's camouflaged pretty well. The worst part is, all the trees that it's built on are rotted. Look at that. And then for their ladder, they drilled through another cedar and put rebar in it. And at some point, the top broke off and they fixed it with 2x because the top of the tree is either this one Nope. The top of the tree is this one right here, and it had rebar in it. So once this died and fell off, they fixed it. So I don't know how long ago they stopped using it, but I'm hoping it was a while ago because those floors are pretty rotted. The hard part's gonna be figuring out how to get it down from there now. I don't trust climbing that ladder. And that platform is all rotted. And they got felt all the way around it, and they got blinds cut out so they could shoot out of it. I will say, somebody has some time invested on that tree stand. I hope they got a few good bucks out of it for all the time they have invested. So let's go up the trail a little bit further. This one goes almost to the top of the property, so we still got a good distance to go, but it goes up and then it loops around. End of the road. I'm just gonna back up. What it does here is it just goes around, does a loop. We got a couple of decent sized trees in the middle. I don't feel like cutting with my axe, so property goes up this way. I don't know, a decent amount still, not huge, but this is as high up as this main trail goes for now. But we're at the highest part of the property that I've ever brought you guys to. We can't see it, but there's pink ribbons up there, so we outlined all of our property lines with pink ribbon on all the trees, so we know when we're cutting that that's the property line, don't go any further. And then when we're out hiking, we'll know too. I want to go back later on and blaze the trees, mark them with an axe, and then paint them, because that'll last longer than the little plastic ribbons do. But it sure is beautiful up here. You ladies ready to go down below and see what the house lot area looks like?
Yep. Are you?
I am. So over on this side here is a nice knoll. This is where we want to put the house. It's still going to be a little bit difficult to show you what we're imagining because the trees are still here, just in bunches right now. So we want to put the house up here, that way, looking this way. And then all this can get turned into pasture, and they're going to be logging out there too. Now all these clumps of wood are piled like this, so they can come back, grab them with the skidder. They'll bring them down and they'll chip them. And then these wood chips will get sold to the local power plant, and they'll get burnt to make electricity for our area. That's pretty cool. Nothing's going to waste. You can start to see the view we'll have here. If you look that way, you can see the mountains. And the house will actually be higher than this because you're gonna have your foundation. Then you'll have your deck out, so you'll be drinking your morning coffee.
Are you gonna give me a deck?
We're gonna have a deck on this house, babe. Can you believe it?
You heard it.
You heard it. We're gonna have a deck. And then all out here, you can see we got some really nice maples, sugar maples. We're gonna save them so we can tap these ones. There's some nice popple. And then out back, there's a nice area we could clear for pasture that goes way up. And then that way, I wanted to bring the drone today and fly the drone for you guys, but it's too cold to be flying the drone. The batteries in that would not last long at all. So, that was a nice ash tree that got cut down. It's gonna be over there in those piles. Or one of those. The bigger logs they'll save for logs, but the smaller stuff they'll chip. If we weren't clearing this area right here for a house site, we wouldn't be logging here. Most of the wood here is too small for logging, but since this is where we want to put the house and pasture, that's why we're logging right here in some of these areas around here. So we'll have a driveway coming in here, up, then we'll have our garage over here, and the house that way. In the garage will be the workshop, the garage, an outdoor kitchen, all in one, and then that'll be the house that way, looking over there. It's really starting to cool off now. Libby's don't want your ear getting cold, Pluto. How many eggs?
None.
I'm gonna say 3.
Actually, one.
One?
Just one.
They're out sunning themselves.
Yep.
Here, ladies, I'll feed you inside because it's chilly. I know, you don't like it when I feed you in here. Still got a whole lot of food from earlier. Alright. Let's see. Only one.
Oh, I got it right.
It's a big one.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad, you know it's cold when your nostril hairs freeze instantly.
It sure is. Means you gotta hurry up and do the chores and get back in.
Come on, Opie. Opie, you can't have the comb.
What are you doing, Nora?
Ivy! That hurts!
She says, you're brushing Hope. I'm gonna chew on your hair.
Come on, get down. I don't want you chewing my hair. Ivy. There you go.
Looks like she's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
Three eggs would be nice, but being so cold, the last couple of days, probably 1 or none. Ooh, I'm seeing 2. 1, 2, but one of them's cracked from it being so cold out.
Oh man.
We didn't get it soon enough.
We're going to have chicken enchiladas tonight. I'm going to make gluten-free tortilla shells, and I got the recipe from Mama Knows Gluten Free online. So I have a 1.5 cups of the gluten-free flour, and I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder, salt, ¾ cup of warm water, and then 2 tablespoons, this is going to be avocado oil. And then I'm going to mix that all together, and hopefully Now for the enchilada sauce. I got it from Cookie and Kate online. Some of the sauce on the bottom here.
Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful day. Well, I was a little disappointed I didn't catch any fish. I can't say I'm surprised because it's not that big of a pond, and there's no cover in the pond that I know of, so if there was any fish in there, I'm sure birds of prey have probably been eating them out over the years. But what I'm not disappointed in is the view of the house site. I'm very surprised on the mountain ranges we can see. I didn't think we'd have anything like that over at the property. There's more to see than we get to see in the video. When we went back, there's a lot more, and the camera for some reason doesn't pick it up. I don't know if it's because I wasn't high enough or not, but yeah, I think you guys will be happy with what it'll look like once it's all done. I can't wait to share more of it with you. It's exciting to see the logging starting. It's just going to change quickly now. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video.